Welcome to For the Love of Making Books. This is the second little mini Bible art journal on this page. This time I've gone ahead and done a watercolour background right over the whole thing, so slightly different from this one. I've got a bit of blooming here, and a bit of staining coming through from the next page, but I'm not too worried about that. So I'm going to try this time, instead of watercolour, I'm going to try acrylic ink. I've already sprayed it with hairspray just to seal in the watercolour so that we don't get any reactivation. So I had already sketched on the outline. I said in the last one that I was using, I can just show you here, Ed Emberley's drawing book. And this is a general one that he has produced, Make a World. These specific ones as well, with the little people and the animals. So you get very quick sketches, and of course you can add your own flourishes as well. Like I've had a little bit of movement to the dress. My brush could have been a bit smaller. So acrylic ink, when it dries, it can't be reactivated. It's not like watercolour. And you get them in lots of different colours, but I'm just going to go for black people on this page, just to keep a wee bit of uniformity. That's the one thing, I suppose, in art. You have to have something that ties each section together if you're going to have a page like this here, which is divided in four. So the common thing is these, made her head quite big. The common thing is the Ed Emberley style figures. Just adding another wee bit there. And I'm just ready to write on my text. Okay. So this time I'm going to try a different font. I was a wee bit disappointed that it come so close to the edge there, but I'm going to put a dotted line or something across to separate the two, or the four sections. So I've got a verse here, watch ye stand fast. She looks as if she's standing fast. So this time I'm going to do a font that I often do, which is staggering the lengths of the long strokes and putting little dots on the end. So it's a good font because there's no rules. You can make the T's long, but every downstroke is slightly different size, like the Y here. So the T just fits into whatever letters beside it. So I use this font a lot when it's probably well modified since the first time I copied it or tried it out. And that's the one thing, you can just make a font your own. You look for the common features. The features of this one are the dots at the end and the staggering of the up and down strokes. Now you see I've made a mistake now by talking, so I'm going to have to fix that. Watch ye stand fast, it should have said. So I've already worked out I can fix it. That's what happens when you're talking. Because I was looking at the text thinking, I wonder will I fit in the faith? And that's what happened. But it's a nice simple font, and that's what you can do. Look up Pinterest, find one that you like that's easy to copy or modify it yourselves. And I'm just going to write the reference small. And now I'm going to try and fix it, which mightn't be the easiest thing to do, but I'm game to try anyway. So go back to my, I think this is the colour I was using. So we just need to get rid of part of the T, part of the I and the H. So we'll see if this works. Probably not, it's too thick or too concentrated. I'm going to try it. So I'm going to put the S in there, and then this is just blend this out a wee bit. And after all, it's only my art journal, it's not a finished product or anything. I just have to be more attentive when I'm writing. But immediately I could see a way of fixing that. It always helps to be prone to make mistakes, because then you soon learn ways of fixing them. So I'm just blending the patch out. I'm conscious that that pen ink is probably water reactive as well, so I am being attentive in that matter, and hopefully it'll pay off. So I'm just blending it out. What's the worst can happen? I can still see the H, but I can come back. Yeah, that didn't help. I can come back and try again. But surely I've lifted some of it there. So probably just let it dry. I'm going to put up the thumbnail. Hopefully you'll be able to see that I did manage to get it fixed. Okay, so this is a little Bible art journal series to show you. Hopefully I'm sticking to the 6 minutes. I probably would have if I hadn't made a mistake. So I'm going to definitely change it from stand fat to stand fast in the faith. So we'll just leave it there, and then in the thumbnail you'll see, maybe add a deeper part here so that it's not all patchy just at the bottom. Every mistake can be fixed or blended. There's a bit of the bleed through, so I'll use an opportunity of okay, So hopefully I've shown you that you can do your Bible journaling in just a few minutes. The way I do it, I'm sure there are other ways of doing it, is just write down on little scraps of paper verses. And then I sort of think, well, how would I want to illustrate that? Taking the opportunity to blend out some of the bleed through from the next page. Every mistake then is an opportunity. Watch ye stand fast in the faith, then that's the verse for this one. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, I think, and as I say, I'll put the final letter in and you'll see it in the thumbnail. Thank you for watching.